my vlog, and for today's vlog I am going to talk to you about fiancé visa to the UK. The reason I am speaking in English, so everyone or any British that want to get their fiancé from Philippines or any other country that needs a visa will understand my vlog. I apologize if my English wouldn't be perfect, because as you can see it is my second language. And by the way, I originally came from Philippines, and I will talk to you about fiancé visa criteria this 2019. Even though I applied before last 2011, but still I will give you some information about fiancé visa this 2019. So without further ado, let's get started. For a woman, you need to provide your passport, your birth certificate, your sinomar if you come from Philippines. If you come from other country, you need to get a singleness form, whatever you call it in your country. And you need to provide some supporting documents, such as photographs of you and your fiancé together, some of your conversation with your fiancé, and also some of the record of remittance if your fiancé is sending you money. You need to provide that, and you need to get a B1 test or A1 English test. I suggest that you need to take B1 test, so you don't have to do it again here when you finish your fiancé visa and will apply for spouse visa after. And also, if you're coming from Philippines, you need to provide the NBI. Filipino knows about it, but it's means the National Bureau of Investigation. I don't know what you call it in other countries. And also TB test. You need to provide that. That's requirements for the woman. I've got loads of friends that ask me what I have done when I was applying for a fiancé visa. I always give them ideas what I have done, and I always told them that to make a covering letter. For a man, you need to provide your passport, driver's license, bank statement within the last 6 months, the house that you're gonna live in here in the UK. If you are renting, you need to provide information about it as well, and divorce paper, the decree absolute paper, that if you have been married before. If not, you don't have to provide that. You need to call your registrar office to get a date and time or when you're gonna get married. Otherwise, it's not gonna be a fiancé visa without that without that paper just telling that when you're gonna get married here in the UK. So you need to call the registrar office to apply for fiancé visa. When the documents is all complete, for a man, he needs to send it to the country of their fiancé, the girl. So they will apply it from their country. So in my case, I applied in the Philippines. So I went to BFS Makati because I was living in Manila before, so I went there. I think there is one in Cebu, but I'm not sure. Once it is completed, when you send it already and it's there and complete, your fiance, the girl, or you can do it online, has to book an online appointment to the visa center for the UK. And then when you've got the date and time, you just have to present yourself and also the papers with you, and then they're gonna do the biometric on the same day. When I was applying, I went for a private appointment, which is I don't need to get in the queue or wait for my number to be called, which is for a private appointment. It's always a speedy way to do it. And yes, and also when I was applying, I only waited for about 3 weeks. Then my visa was granted, and yes, and I'm ready to come to the UK with my fiance. So nowadays it is very expensive to apply for fiance visa. Now for the sponsor, such as your fiance, your British fiance, needs to have an income of £18,600, which is about more than ₱1,000,000 in the Philippines. So he needs to have that income in a year. Or otherwise, if he doesn't have that income, he needs to provide more bank statement that he has money, or he have money to show that he can afford to look after his future wife without asking the government some benefits. For the cost of applying the visa, it will cost you about £1,523. So that is the cost nowadays. Yes, it is very expensive, but there's always a way, as long as you study thoroughly the visa application, and you will get there in the end. I know it's nerve-wracking. We've been there, and it's very, very stressful. But you just, as a couple, you just have to work together and help each other. My fiance, or my husband now, he had some help from a solicitor, so he is sure that he's providing the right papers. But really, even you have a solicitor or whoever helps you, if you don't meet the criteria, the visa will be denied. That's all I can say. There's no certainty that your visa will be approved, but the only way is study it carefully and apply when you are ready. Don't rush things, and get more information with other people like us. And for Filipino ladies, I will I will put on my description the Facebook page, and you can join there and ask many more information as you like in this group, because a lot of Filipino ladies there are very helpful, and they will give their time for you to help, to give more information. I think I have given all the things that you need to know, and I hope this video helps you. And please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, please comment below and I will answer it on my spare time. Good luck to your visa, and I always say my disclaimer that I'm not advising here 100% that you will get your visa. So always ask information to anybody, because you cannot get information from phoning home office. They won't answer your questions. So all I can say is ask the people who had experienced the same thing or who had applied the same thing. So thank you very much again for watching. Have a good day.